Let's start things off with The Phantom Menace, the first prequel film and probably the most disappointing of the bunch. But it had a cool looking bad guy. Look at this dude. Would you want to mess with him? I think not.
Qui-Gon, sir, wait, I'm tired.
Anakin, drop! Go! Tell them to take off!
It's a cool intro for Maul and a good showcase of what Qui-Gon can dish out as a duelist, but it's painfully short. 4 out of 10. This scene is just dripping with liquid cool. It has an awesome score or a great atmosphere. And what I like most about it is how Maul isn't so cocky that he'll try to tank an assault from 2 trained opponents at once. No. He's gonna try to split these guys up so we can wear one of them down, and they won't wear him down. I think it's cool how Maul seems to be aware of his environment. He's constantly trying to move to a space that's either more open, or will at least leave him and his opponents on equal footing. I also think it's cool how Maul and Qui-Gon both incorporate punches and kicks into their lightsaber sequences. Kenobi and Jin blade lock him, so he kicks Jin in the knee and makes him fall down. Kenobi and Jin blade lock him again, so he knocks Kenobi off the platform, forcing Jin to fight him alone. Maul knocks Kenobi off, so Jin knocks Maul off. And I also kind of like the use of acrobatics in the duel. They can sometimes make the fight a little over the top, but trust me, it's not nearly as over the top as some other fights we're going to get in episodes 2 and 3. 7 out of 10. Right off the bat, I want to continue to compliment Maul for fighting intelligently. Instead of waiting hopelessly for Jin to strike him down while he's on his back, he kicks him in the leg to make him stagger for a moment so he can get right back to his feet and continue trying to murder Jin. Oh dear God, do I love this part. I have always loved this part right here. While Maul paces back and forth like a caged animal, Qui-Gon just sits down calmly and meditates. Maul stalks his prey like a cold-blooded predator, while Jin he tries to regather his energy. This might be the one time Lucas actually came up with something cool in this movie that wasn't an actual lightsaber fight. Anyways, back to the carnage. And now we come to another bit that I love. There's no waiting on Master Qui-Gon. He hears those ray shields opening back up, and he's like a bat out of hell. Maul doesn't need to come to Jin, Jin's already coming at him. Which is kind of what Maul wants, seeing as how he lets Jin start to get kind of sloppy, so that when he's gearing up for an overhead strike, Maul can shove his blade through Qui-Gon's stomach. 7 out of 10. And now for the best part. Kenobi runs out of that hallway ready to deal some punishment. And for the first time since the Duel of Fates started, Maul seems to be actually encountering a challenge. Their blades actually match each other 14 times in the span of just a few seconds, and with Kenobi actually managing to break Maul's saber staff in half and knocking that Zabrak bastard on his ass. But Maul hasn't lost his wits yet, though. He counters Kenobi's killing blow just in time and manages to get to his feet before the apprentice can do more. And he's able to contend pretty well with just a single blade. But he's putting a little more emphasis on the physical strikes than he was with Qui-Gon. And he finally gives up and baits Kenobi into a vulnerable position so he can use the Force to push him into the well behind them. On a side note, I kind of like Maul's lack of vanity as far as his enemies go. Some folks, as we'll see later, like to hold on to a fallen Jedi's saber, but Maul's not about that. He just kicks the damn thing down the well. He even kind of looks at it with contempt. Also, I've seen some folks comment on how Maul acts stupidly near the end of this fight, because when Kenobi was hanging onto the ledge in the well, he just runs his saber across the rim and waits for the dude to let go, instead of just trying to kill the guy. I'm actually going to disagree, because judging by the space between the floor and where Kenobi's hanging from, Maul would have to outright lay down on his stomach and sweep at Kenobi. But Maul doesn't really have any way of knowing what Kenobi is capable of, seeing as how neither of them used the Force at any point in their duel until Maul sent Kenobi tumbling. And be honest, how long are you going to hang on there if you have sparks flying into your face? Oh wait. Okay, yeah, Maul's a moron. 8 out of 10. Overall, love it or hate it, Phantom Menace is no slouch for lightsaber duels. Now let's get to the movie that is a slouch for lightsaber duels. We'll miss you, Master Qui-Gon.